Hello, my lords, and welcome back to Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. It's Drew here, and we're on the title screen for a change because I want to try out some extra goodies today. So we've been playing through the story as it stands at the moment. We're getting on for Moria. If you haven't seen that yet, I'd probably recommend going back and watching from the beginning. Yeah, you can jump in straight from here. But I'm going to be trying out evil mode for today. So the idea being with evil mode that I can pick a save, which is this one right here. This is where I've been working through the campaign, and it will load my save data. And so from here we can see all of the different regions of Middle-earth that I still have to get through. However, when you finished a region in its entirety, moved on to the next one, you can obviously travel back in the campaign, grind levels there, fight enemies, potentially collect any items that you might have missed, find the little chest dotted around the map. But the other important thing is that you unlock the region to play in evil mode. So I've not quite finished the Moria sections just yet. I think you have to complete both East and West Moria fully and get out of Moria before you can do the evil mode for either of them, which is a bit strange because they are considered separate regions. But then I haven't finished West Moria yet, so West Moria might unlock itself afterwards. Anyway, we've finished Eregion in its entirety, and we've moved on from there. So I'm going to go back and do the Eregion evil mode, which is literally just some of the key combat encounters from that region, but the roles are reversed. I get to play as in this case, the orcs, fighting against the heroes from the campaign. So we'll hop in here. There's no running around, unfortunately. There's no level progression or anything like that. But here we have an encounter. So you'll notice I'm not controlling the heroes here. There's a cheeky company valor that's gone off there. Eregion is already hitting the orc captain that is under my control with an aimed shot, which kind of sucks. But here, this feels really cool. Here we have the layout. So we've got a company valor effect on the heroes. We're against Idril, Eregion, and Berithor, and I get an armored orc sword veteran, an orc archer rabble up at the top, and the lesser captain as well. So same premise as the normal game. Like I say, just the roles reversed. And then at the end of evil mode, if I manage to finish all of the combat encounters, kill heroes and all of them, I get some goodies, which are usually just like, for Eregion, it will be like some cracked elf stones, maybe, of like health or something, or some king's foil or whatever. That will then be added to my campaign party's inventory. So it's a way that if you kind of get yourself a little bit stuck in an area and you're struggling to like keep up because you've used all your healing items or something like that, it's a way for you to top up your items and then progress the campaign a little bit further using the new goodies that you've unlocked. So I just wanted to play just one run of this just to show it off. I won't really grind anything in here. It depends what items we get at the end of it, because I don't know, I might be able to stream evil mode on repeat just to like top up some items, but we'll see. So this is also a good chance to see what the abilities actually do. So Murder of Crows, call a swarm of Crebine. I think they pronounce it Crebine, don't they? In the movies, at least. To attack a single foe. Rage of Saruman. Unleash Saruman's fury, increasing allies' damage. Okay, it could be good to drop a buff as our opening gambit here. Curse of Orthanc. Bring Saruman's wrath on foes, weakening them. I'm struggling to tell the difference between 1 and 2 on the turn order there. Okay, so yeah, they are different enemies. I think 1 is the sword veteran, right? The armored orc sword veteran. And then 2 is the captain, the lesser captain. So if I go for a Rage of Saruman first to buff our dudes, I get another go sooner, because the momentum's better. So we'll go with that first, I think. Lovely. Oop, Fluid Strike from Idril. Kind of want to keep the Orc Veteran alive. He's going to be our big damage dealer. Okay, so now we've got our Orc Archer rabble at the top here, who, like I say, he literally can just shoot. It's shoot dude with bow and skip turn. That's all he's got. But what I do want to do, all of these guys looks like they've taken a little bit of damage for some reason. I've just noticed the health bars are just missing a little bit. But if I could take Eregion out early here, if I can focus him down, he's not going to be able to shoot at my guy who's out of range. Idril can Loud Water Fury, if the AI feels like wasting all of their AP like that. Right, here we go. A deadly attack with 2 weapons. Orc Pincer. Fell Blades. A powerful attack known only by Orc veterans. Okay, well, great. Shadow Blades. Melee attack but just shadow damage. So you kind of have to metagame these a little bit, which I'm probably shouldn't be jumping into this after not playing the game for a couple of weeks, because I don't remember what the resistances and stuff are of the characters. I know that Berethor is weak to blunt damage, which is not going to be any of these guys here at all. But I can't remember whether Idriel is weak to Shadow or whether she's quite strong to Shadow. I think Berethor might be weak to Shadow, actually. But then I kind of just want to take out Elegost first, so maybe I should just go for like a Fell Blades attack on Elegost, maybe. Let's see how much damage this does. 158 compared to the 40. That's really good. That leaves him on next to no health. I could take him out here. But then again, because he used an aimed shot earlier, his momentum has like dropped off. Like it's not very good for momentum, aimed shot. So I get more goes. I could finish him off with the archer. I think I'll do that. So instead what I will go for is a Curse of Orthanc. Yeah, there's no, because I can't double stack the buff anyway. So let's get a debuff put on the enemy. Oh dear. Okay, that wasn't too devastating. Oh, this might be. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I think... so Company Valor is the group hits and enemy misses buff. So there's not going to be a damage increase on that, which is fine. So yeah, let's finish off this. Let's finish off Elegost with a shot. Hopefully, it could miss. Okay, obviously, because of the Company Valor, there is that chance. If that's one down, then we're going to go for a Shadow Blades on Berethor. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, 158, pretty good. I feel. Finish him off with a Murder of Crows, maybe. Yeah, let's get it done. Because, like I say, there are a few combats to get through back to back. Different. So obviously the good guys will be back at full health. I'll have a different set of orcs to control anyway as well. Oh, a miss. Not good. Do I try Shadow Blades on Idriel just to test it? Yeah, I might as well. She gets to act next anyway, so. 157. Maybe she's not actually strong against shadow damage at all then. Attack, yeah. The AI is not great. It does give you half a chance. Although in saying that, I think the difficulty that your save filers at influences this as well. So if I was playing on hard, the heroes would be much better. But I've only got it on normal, I think. This game has easy, normal, and hard difficulty. I don't think these fights are in the right order. And also, Creature Bane on an Orc feels a bit off. Okay, Weakening Slash on my Swordsman is going to be rough with a double critical. That's not good at all. Yikes. Okay, Orc Bash, which is a blunt attack, which would be good. For a no AP cost attack against Berethor would be great. But I don't get any buffs here, actually. I was saying that, I get a lot of attacks on the go here. If I Murder of Crows, it drops the chief. Let me check the names, actually. So we've got a Shadow Chieftain, we've got an Armored Orc Sword Veteran again, and then just a Sword Warrior. God, I might Orc Bash just so that we get to act again sooner. Okay, 87 damage isn't huge. It's not great. And then for this guy, we get the same selection. I'm thinking we might be able to take Berethor out here, if we're lucky. 168. Yep, there we go. He's down. Lovely. Okay, so this guy gets Orc Slash and Fell Slash. So we've got a slashing attack with an Orc Sword, which, yep, as it is, and just slightly more damage. I might as well go for more damage here, because this guy's about to get parred off anyway. Double critical for 79. I think we want Murder of Crows. Idriel. There's a chance here. There's a chance. Oh, that was good. Wow, 254. Oh, I guess the other guy was a lesser captain, right? Whereas this guy's like a chieftain, a shadow chieftain, so he is just better. Alright, let's just get in here with Fell Blades, I guess. Because I don't think Elegost really is... It's neither here nor there with his shadow resistance. Regular attack there. Fell Blades again. My goodness. Lovely stuff. Aha, here we go. We get to control the cave troll. God, nearly 3,000 HP. Right, they've got no Idriel, so there's definitely no possibility of heals here. I'm thinking... Right, powerful, blunt, smashing attack, or powerful swing of a troll club. Let's go with... Doesn't really affect the momentum or the turn order at all. So I'm going to just smack Barithor with a basic troll clubbing. See what happens. Wow. Yep, that's blunt damage for you. Massive swing on Elagos here. Oh god, this feels so bad. This feels so bad. And it's Hadhod and the troll going toe-to-toe. Around 215. I think he's still going to be alive, though, because his, his health is quite high. Regular old attack. And bonk. Wow, these fights are just nowhere near as exciting as I thought they'd be. Well, the troll fight isn't. Like, the heroes definitely needed a bit more there. Oh, dear. Okay, that's going to be devastating against the Nazgul. Okay, that missing feels pretty good, because I feel like these guys might be quite armoured. Dwarven Cleave, it's going to be just damage. Yeah. Okay, wow, Nazgul. Crazy. Ringwraith Shadow Captain. Right. Hadhod, Dwarf of Fundine's clan. Barithor, Sister Guard of Gondor, and Idriel, Elf of Lothlorien. Here, I kind of want to take Idriel out first. I can't lie. Right. Wraith Slash. A slashing attack with deadly Morgul steel. A powerful piercing attack with a Morgul blade. Blast your foes with Sauron's malice. Right. So, oh god, what kind of damage is Idriel weak to? Do I try some piercing, maybe? She's not super heavily armoured. Okay, 226 feels okay. Feels pretty good. Wow, everything. Barithor is just missing everything. His dex must be extremely low for this. Okay, if I do another Nazgul thrust, this could be Idriel out, maybe, if it hits okay. Go for another pierce. Okay, wow, the crit was definitely good. Goblin Bane? Sure. It missed anyway. Maybe the Nazgul's just got really high dex. It makes sense. Ah, he finally hit one. And that's our defense reduced, I think, there. Or armor reduced, I should say, sorry. Let's try a Nazgul Scream on Barithor. Oh, he still stabs him at the end of it. Okay. Oh, dear. It's a shame I can't get a stat page up and actually look at, like, the details, but then I suppose that'd be a bit cheaty, wouldn't it, really, thinking about it. Let's try Pierce on Barithor as well. Yeah, because if I could get the Nazgul stat screen up and the Orc stat screens and stuff to see exactly what kind of weaknesses and resistances they have, that'd be a bit broken. Another Shattering Strike. You'd be better off going with the Guardian Strike there, I think, because Guardian Strike just does extra damage. I think Shattering Strike is slightly weaker because it does the armor reduction. Okay, I think I might stick with the Nazgul screen on Hadhod as well, just to try this out. I don't know what... It doesn't really specify what kind of damage it does. If the crit is 300, I don't think that does too much damage to them. Let's try a slashing attack, maybe. 198. I feel like hitting for over 200 means that we get good damage. Under 200 is definitely a resistance factor. Alright, let's try this. Bam, out for the count. Okay, and that is it. That's evil mode. You get a handful of encounters from the campaign. They're not random, unfortunately. I think if I ran this again, it would be the exact same set of evil encounters, sadly. And I think the treasure required at the end of it will probably be the same as well. So I will, if I did this again now, I would get another action, cracked action stone, a cracked armor, cracked health. So, but these will now be deposited in my save file. So when I log back in and continue with the campaign now, when I load back in and continue with the campaign, I'll have these additional elf stones in my inventory now, and the different regions give different rewards. So it's just a way for you to top up. Just, you know, it's an extra bit of game to play, and it's good fun. And B, if you get yourself stuck, it just means that you can add a little bit of something to your save file to potentially help you out.